Finally, later in your life you have came to the realization that you are different, and understand that you can't do anything about it. Maybe you have met many people who told you that your soul, your aura is different. And that you are from other dimension. Or they just think that you are different. Of course, this is because you have a different level of energy, frequency, and vibration. All these people who guessed this about you, may be your friends, or people from fields like psychology, astrology, spiritual gurus, psychics, healers, and even some corporate people. Whether they are right or wrong about you, you will definitely know that in this video. Do the so-called indigo, crystal, rainbow children, adults, exist or not? In this video, you will finally know where you belong. Indigos are simply incarnations of very awakened souls. Very natural. Very real. They don't have any more potential than you do. They are just more aware of it and are utilizing it. Who they are is natural to who you truly are. What they can do is not supernatural, it is natural to the spiritual evolutionary potential of humanity as a species, as a collective paradigm of consciousness, and as a facet upon the radiant jewel of creation. So, during your childhood, you just knew the truth. You had that gut feeling of not belonging anywhere. Maybe, you didn't even feel that you belonged to your body. You had a hard time connecting with people. And even till today, you can't really connect with people, even though you may come across as an outgoing person. Indigos just like to explore out of the curiosity to know, and they find themselves different in the way that they think about so many things around them. They feel they are so much transparent as a person that they make other people uncomfortable. You are just being you, and many times you just don't understand why people react to you the way they do. Either you can't comprehend other people, or you like to believe that you understand. You grasp so much about them that even they don't know about their own selves. And yes, you did see yourself as a being in other dimension. This present life, you exist as a third-dimensional being on Earth. But you believe your existence is not just limited to this present physical body. Soul is multidimensional. You do believe there is another form of existence beyond this physical body, beyond Earth as well. Yes, there are beings in other dimensions. Yes, indigos believe and have that feeling of knowing other part of this ever-expanding universe. But now, your present life is on Earth. And you are not different physically than everybody else. But the thing is, you just feel more aware. And also think there are many souls like you on Earth. This is because you are an indigo. We all are one. Because our soul is one. It is like an ocean. We are individual drops, and together we are ocean. We may be at different points of soul journey. But if we remember, we will definitely know we are one. Human beings, before they awaken, they believe they can be identified, and therefore limited to the ego and its dictates. The ego is a third-dimensional energetic paradigm that conforms to the illusions presented in the third dimension. It is the smallest possible energetic construct of self-sentience. It is as a candle flame against the sun that stands and beats its chest in self-proclaimed superiority, while the sun gently smiles in amusement. Your soul is multidimensional. It is not restricted to the third dimension, and it certainly cannot be defined by it. We define ourselves in this world of distortions by what we do, achieve, and the many roles we play in this world. But we cannot in truth clearly be defined in such limited terms. But we are as cosmic actors free of the limitations of all roles. Their bondage is illusory. The ego does not comprehend this. So human beings constantly diminish the I am into one tiny contour after another, 1,000 a day. I am a mother, I am a father, I am an architect, an astronaut, a student of life, psychologist, a happy person, a sad person, an American, African, Asian, European, Australian, or whatever, a ball player, an insecure person, a loving person, a this and that, ad infinitum. Finally, as we journey through our days, nights, and incarnations, we awaken into the recognition that what we thought was truth is actually not. What we used to define ourselves was also oppressing our greater potentials, skills, and sense of presence. Our teachers here are the limitations and distortions of the human ego. It is up to each one of us to finally get sick and tired of the game, and realize it just cannot be real, and cannot be the truth. It is a circular game in a world of polarity, round and round we go until we jump off. Who and what the authentic truth of humanity is right now a powerful frequency of energy within you. It is wholeness, completion, radiant presence of melting love and incomprehensible light. It suffuses your human form and its many dynamic energy centers with life abundant. These centers speed up, align, and awaken codes within your DNA that reconnects the disconnected DNA strands, thereby increasing your capacity to comprehend authentic truth. It is a process of transformation into what you are already, from what you believe yourself to be. The only movement is thought. It establishes your awareness either into knowing or into misalignment. These directions create patterns of thought and behavior which we then must live out as scenarios in our lives. We then again define ourselves as the roles we play in those scenarios, until finally truth strikes as clear as a bell or as a crystal. And it feels like home. Here in this world of illusions, we are all alien visitors, not really of this third dimension, but totally absorbed within it until we are not. Indigo children are just a bit further along in this process. They are awakened to far greater knowledge than the average human being. When you think about it, it is a wonderful thing that beings of higher awareness are coming into this very troubled world. They fortify the ability of humanity to connect to truth, empower human vision to dissipate the sorrow and cruelty here, and assure the victory of lightness of being over darkness of cruelty, control, and ignorance. If you value this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace, love, and life.